5, 6, 7 play the last 10 overs. That's why you say that don't lose wickets, and that's why you said the reason why Pakistan and India have done well is because they picked wickets in the middle and they've made the last 10 overs redundant. So that's the way it is, you know. You got to play sensibly, and you got to see the game in the full 50 overs, which I thought Bangladesh had a great opportunity with what Tamim Iqbal and Mushfiqul did, but then they lost their way in the middle.
I just tweeted Graham saying that as far as value add as a player to the team is concerned, hard to beat Jasprit Bumrah.
It's very difficult. I spoke on air about how different his action is, and that gives him a natural variation. He is very high up, almost past the perpendicular, angling it back in. He gets the odd ball to straighten. He's got a good change of pace. But I think today his brain was the key to me. He used his change-up short ball very well, used his Yorker well. He was economical. He was able to build pressure, and he got key wickets. So he's this wonderful youngster, a wonderful addition to this Indian team.
So how should India approach this target now? They've been, what, about 4.5, 5 runs in over in the first 10 overs. You think they'll go differently?
Well, they don't want to dig themselves a hole. They'll want to be positive. I think they've got naturally positive, aggressive cricketers within their lineup who have played a lot of cricket. You know, you think about Kohli at 3, he chases immensely well. Shikhar has been outstanding in ICC tournaments. He's had another wonderful one here. India will want a start from those 3 with Rohit, Sharma, and then the middle order just to play. They'll be hoping they'll only need 3 or 4 guys to get this.
No. So you fancy India getting this target now, sorry?
Yeah, of course, unless and until they lose early wickets. You know, don't rule Bangladesh off. It's a cricket match. Still 264 needs to be done. But India just bat normally, just play on the merit of the ball, because this batting group, once they get set, you know, they'll hit good deliveries for 4. So it's the initial overs. Don't get to a position where you're 50 for 3. Even if you're 50 for no loss after 12, 13, you'll still win this game.
Bangladesh bowling attack, does it have the X factor to give us a bit of a surprise here? Because everyone now expecting India to get to that target.
Well, that's what everybody will be hoping for back home. But what I'd like to see from Mashrafi Murtaza to be a little bit more aggressive in the field. Have few more players in the catching position early on, because it's all about the wickets. What Shoaib Ganguly said, that if you don't pick up early wickets, it's not going to create enough pressure. If you can, and you need to give them that cushion to have that extra field in the slips corner. You don't want to see a ball going through the slips corner and going for a boundary at the third man area. You have 3 slips in place and see whether you can take early wickets. Mustafizur Rahman, if he gets his act together, why not? But I want to see a little bit more attacking cricket from Mashrafi Murtaza.
Yeah, his best record is against India, so India will be hoping that he doesn't spoil their party. So much to talk about this game, but people, Graham, still talking about that result in the first semi-final, especially because England is the host nation and it was knocked out of the tournament by Pakistan. It was, by all counts, the strongest team, the favourites to win the title. It's another ICC title that has evaded England. Had a look at this game, gentlemen?
Yeah, I did. I was there yesterday, and Graham was there with me as well in Cardiff. No, you weren't.
No,
we all watched it.
Yeah, Pakistan was exceptional. You actually had to be in the ground to see how well Pakistan played. You know, their fast bowlers was immaculate. You know, the length, the line in the middle over, space. They hardly give anything away to the English batsmen. You know, somebody like Ben Stokes just hit 1 boundary in 64 deliveries, which just went on to show how well they bowled. They fielded superbly, something which you very rarely see in Pakistan, and they just outplayed England on their batting. They dominated. Terrific stuff from
Just
Pakistan.
imagine losing Mohammad Amir before this game. You know, you would think that's a massive setback, but they have this factory of fast bowlers that come to the fore.
It is, and I think Junaid Khan and Hassan Ali have been outstanding since coming in. We know Amir, what he can do. Wonderful catch there on the boundary. But I think also their spinners have played a very good role. He's got them involved early. It's allowed them to soften the ball, bring reverse swing into play. They're the only team in the tournament that's got reverse swing. And I think the other thing is, what I've noticed in the knockout phases is that teams batting first have got conservative. They haven't understood what a good score is, and they've got themselves into trouble.
Let's talk about Hassan Ali. You know, we've been talking about all the middle over wickets that Pakistan have got. It's their seamer who's got a lot of those wickets, and Hassan Ali single-handedly getting those wickets in the middle.
Yeah, I watched him bowl here against South Africa. He was outstanding. He mixed up over and around the wicket to the left-handers. His use of the short ball was excellent. He got movement through the air and he charged in. Really, he made an impact. It's so easy in those middle periods of the game just to get a little bit flat, to just go into a shell. But he made an impact, you know, and I think the seamers have made impacts around their spinners, and that's been wonderful to watch.
England weren't happy with the surface, Saurabh, but Pakistan, when they chased down the target, seemed like they were batting on.
Yeah,
a smooth
absolutely.
marble pitch there.
Azhar Ali and Fakhar was brilliant. He has his own technique. England probably made the mistake of peppering him with the short ball, and he had the technique to hit through the line, and he just smashed it. Once the spinners came in, obviously it was a different ball game for Pakistan, and it was just a complete domination from Pakistan in Cardiff yesterday.
Just imagine, this team where people thought their batting is so erratic. With the kind of chase they put on the other day, they didn't lose too many wickets, and that opening partnership between Azhar Ali, which is a good selection, a test batsman.
100%. That's what you want when you bowl a team out for 211. You want a solid start. They gave them a positive, solid start. Everyone expects Pakistan to be a little bit conservative with the bat a bit slowly, but those two gave them a platform. I don't want to hear about the pitch. Pakistan outplayed England.
Yep. Now here's the thing. Now after that game, that result for England, a lot of people now talking about England and world titles, just the one to show for all those years they've been playing international cricket. At least South Africa have the excuse that it's post 92 that we've had cracks at ICC titles. England don't even have that excuse.
Well, I mean, it's a difficult one for me to answer because South Africa have had their challenges in this tournament, and England would be disappointed. If we look at just this one that's just happening now, they were the best team. They played the best cricket up until the semi-finals, but more importantly, they played a brand of cricket throughout the tournament, which just went to pot in the semi-final. They went back to old England, went conservative, allowed Pakistan to control the game with the ball. Those are the question marks that I guess you have to ask. What happened? What was the thinking? What was the planning? Did they get jinxed by slower nature wickets? So these are the questions that you'll have to ask Owen Morgan.
Yeah, just one ICC title for England and South Africa.
Before you get to the next question, it's about adaptation. If you're not being able to hit boundaries, good players will rotate. Winning big matches, winning big tournaments is about thinking in the middle, not just exactly what happens in the dressing room. You got to think on your feet. If you haven't got in a certain way you planned, get to the next plan and just keep rotating, which England did. They kept hitting hard. They kept hitting hard at the fielders. The fielding was exceptional, and Pakistan kept picking wickets.
Yeah, it's been an amazing tournament. I mean, the kind of team that have made it to the final two spots, India likely to go through, Bangladesh in contention as well. Why is that the case?
I think if you look at the behavior of the pitch, I mean, the summer has been very good, and they all said that. I had a word with Nasir Hussain and Michael Atherton. They said this has been very good for batting, and when the pitches are good and hard, the spinners comes up and plays a big part, especially the wrist spinners. And if you look at the way Pakistan bowled in the last match, you talk about the reverse swing. We haven't seen reverse swing at all from any other bowlers. So if they get their act together, then the Asian teams will have a big impact here. India has been outstanding so far. Pakistan unexpected in the final. Bangladesh beat New Zealand. So it's really good signs for not just the Asian team, but also think about 2019 World Cup in England. So they'll be aware of the fact that the Asian teams will have a big impact, not only this tournament, but also going into the World Cup in 2019. Excellent, outstanding stuff from
Graham, there's a theory that the teams with greater drive to win titles are coming through, or is that not really a valid theory?
Well, I would hope not. I'd hope every team that came to this tournament has the drive to win titles.
Some more than the others.
As a South African, I would hope that I think it's about how you manage it, your mindset, adapting to the style of the tournament, and winning the big moments. It's sort of said, you've got to play the game on the field. I think it's too much behind the scenes, and you've got to get out there. You've got to be able to adapt on your feet. And the team who plays the better cricket, the more aggressive cricket, is the team that has won.
So Graham Smith, thank you very much for your thoughts. Athar, Saurav, so there it is, all nicely set up, beautiful batting conditions as well for India. It's not a massive target they're chasing. They've been a team that has been in good form as well. So we'll take a little break here as the weather continues to stay good, and India will be chasing down the target to get through to the final. The voice that you'll hear in live commentary will be that of Ian Bishop when we come back.
नमस्कार, गर्मा गर्म सितारा उर्फ हॉटस्टार पे पाइए ढेर सारा एंटरटेनमेंट एंड नॉट जस्ट क्रिकेट। हॉटस्टार के टीवी सेक्शन में आपको मिलेंगे मशहूर शोज जैसे ये रिश्ता क्या कहलाता है, खोका बाबू एंड काफी विद करण। बेसिकली काफी सारे शोज। हॉटस्टार का मूवी सेक्शन भी काफी काबिल है क्योंकि बजरंगी भाईजान ने बर्फी खाकर तमाशा मचा दिया है। और हाँ, न्यूज देखने वाले पब्लिक के लिए है रिपब्लिक। आज का समाचार यहाँ पर समाप्त हुआ, लेकिन यह देश चलता रहेगा 3 चीजों की वजह से। हॉटस्टार, हॉटस्टार और हॉटस्टार। नमस्कार।
प्रोसेज पे चुड़ैल का साया है।
I'll explain.
रे बहरा बकासुर जाग गया।
Whatever, Masa. Humbug है ये सब होने बेल। अंधश्रद्धा. This is all super prostitution.
तुम्हें क्या लगता है हमारी छोटी बहू के लिए कैसी रहेगी?
Even think about it.
क्लीन भी क्रेजी भी। सारा भाई वर्सेस सारा भाई टेक 2 ओनली ऑन हॉटस्टार।
You'll never see me coming.
We need a plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack.
In this world, you can be whoever you want.
Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality?
So complicated.
It's successfully defended in this Champions Trophy. 2017 was 299 by South Africa when they played Sri Lanka. Can Bangladesh defy the odds with this star-studded, highly pedigreed Indian batting lineup? Graham Smith, what have Bangladesh got to do to try to overcome this Indian juggernaut?